Welcome to Turner Morris Commercial Roofing. In this video, we'll cover our company policies and procedures. We'll cover one section at a time and then take a short quiz after each section. Let's get started.
Our mission is to earn the loyalty of our customers and grow our company by committing to our shared values and by achieving the highest levels of customer satisfaction.
Our core values consist of safety, protection of customer property, do it right the first time, production and material usage, and turning in all paperwork. Adhere to all safety regulations at all times, work safely, and make sure others around you are working safely as well.
Report any issue to your foreman immediately. If you feel you're being asked to do something that is unsafe, talk to your foreman or call the office. Safety always comes first.
Do not allow any damages to customer property, inside or out. This includes, but not limited to, paint, carpets, windows, existing roofing, interior walls, or siding. Okay, on to do it right the first time.
Turner Morris strives to do work right the first time, so customers are satisfied with our quality of work and use us again.
If you are not 100% sure how to do a task, ask your foreman. Know your materials and their limits. Learn how they are installed, repaired, and torn off.
We encourage and train employees to refine their job methods to maximize production and minimize wasted materials.
Be responsible and turn in all paperwork on time. This includes timesheets and monthly safety testing. In addition, foremen must turn in job books, safety talks, and vehicle inspections.
Adherence to these values is expected of every employee at all times. Employees should strive to work safely and apply these standards on all jobs.
Hi, I'm going to talk about Turner Morris Standards of Conduct. Our company work rules and standards of conduct are regarded seriously. We require all employees to become familiar and follow them faithfully when conducting company business. If employees deviate from these rules and standards, they will be subjected to corrective actions and maybe even termination. Here are a few examples of unacceptable behavior within the workplace. Theft or inappropriate removal or possession of Turner Morris property. Falsification of an employee application or timesheets. Working under the influence of alcohol or illegal drugs. Possession, distribution, sale, transfer, or use of alcohol or illegal drugs in the workplace. Fighting or threatening violence in the workplace. Disruptive activity. Negligence or improper conduct leading to damage of company-owned or customer-owned property. Insubordination or other disrespectful conduct. Violation of safety or health rules. Sexual harassment. Excessive absenteeism or any absence without notice. Unauthorized use of company-owned or customer-owned equipment. Violation of personal policies and unsatisfactory performance or conduct.
Well, hello. I'm going to talk about employee disciplinary procedures and our harassment policy. All employees are expected to comply with the company's standards of behavior and performance. If employees do not follow these standards, corrective action will be taken. Under normal circumstances, Turner Morris endorses a policy of progressive discipline. We attempt to provide employees with a verbal or written notice, and then hope the employee takes the opportunity to improve. Now, under more serious circumstances, we do retain the right to discipline in any manner we see fit. Turner Morris does have the right to bypass our progressive disciplinary policy and skip directly to termination if the situation is serious enough. If an employee is not meeting the required standards of behavior or performance, their superintendent should take the following actions. On the first offense, a verbal warning will be given. This will be documented and added to the employee's file. The superintendent will informally meet with the employee. They will discuss the nature of the problem and actions needed to be taken to correct it. If there is a second occurrence, there will be a written warning which the employee will have to sign, and then it will go in their employee file. The superintendent will formally meet with the employee, discussing the reasons why there continues to be problems, and explain that a third offense could result in termination. If there are additional offenses, one of the following actions will be taken depending on the severity of the conduct. Issue a written reprimand. Suspend the employee without pay for up to 5 working days. Or, in extreme circumstances, termination.
Turner Morris has zero tolerance for workplace harassment. We strongly support the right for employees to work in an environment free from harassment, including harassment on the basis of race or national origin, gender or sexual orientation, religion or physical appearance, disability or age. Harassing actions could include, but are not limited to, abusive slurs, labeling or nicknaming, negative stereotyping and demeaning jokes or comments, threatening, intimidating, or hostile acts, writing or illustrations placed on walls, bulletin boards, other work premises, or circulated on the job which criticizes, shows hostility or dislike toward an individual or group. Sexual harassment is described when physical or verbal harassment is sexual in nature or gender-based. No unwelcome sexual advances or asking for sexual favors. Also, Turner Morris cannot hire or fire someone solely based on gender. We strive to keep our work environment free of intimidating, offensive, or hostile sexual harassment. We don't stand for harassment to unreasonably interfere with an employee's work performance or affect an individual's workplace opportunities. In compliance with the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission and our policy, Turner Morris prohibits harassment of any kind. Any employee who believes that he or she has been the subject of unwelcome harassment from another employee, a supervisor or manager, or even from an outside party in the workplace, or who has observed harassment in the workplace, is encouraged to identify the offensive behavior and request that it stop. If you are unable to address the matter directly to the harasser, or if you do but the behavior continues, report the matter directly to either a supervisor or to the Human Resources Department at Turner Morris. All complaints will be investigated promptly, impartially, and discreetly. Upon completion of the investigation, the appropriate parties will be notified of the findings. If an employee is found guilty of harassing another, appropriate corrective action will be taken. This could range from a disciplinary warning up to and including termination. We trust the employees of Turner Morris will act responsibly to maintain a safe workplace. We'll treat each other with dignity, respect, and we'll work to maintain a workplace free of discrimination and harassment.
Looks like you just completed Section 1. Please hit the pause button on this video so you can complete the Section 1 quiz. Once you're done, hit play and continue on to Section 2.